All right, so today we finally had the first, what I would call, true Fed announcement since last March when they began all of their quantitative easing programs. Today they decided that they were going to begin tapering soon. Now, we're talking about tapering. They have been talking about tapering. Now they're talking about tapering. This is no real surprise to the market. We didn't see anything crazy happen. We saw the dollar index fall, and the dollar index rise. Not a whole lot's going on. We saw the market rally, fall a little bit, rally, fall a little bit into the close. Not a whole lot's going on. The market was expecting this, and it looks like there's not going to be any sort of immediate impact. It seems pretty clear, at least, it's maybe a little too early to say a taper tantrum has been completely averted, but it seems like that's the direction things are going. It's likely a taper tantrum has been averted, and that's a good thing. That's the one thing we didn't want, was a massive dollar index spike, everyone freaking out, going to cash. We're not getting that right now. Everything's remaining pretty calm as expected. No big surprises here. However, we did see a big run in energy stocks today. And apparently, Goldman Sachs is thinking the price per barrel of oil might go up because things in Europe, they've been looking bad, but they're reiterating they're looking bad for those Europeans across the pond. Yes, we did have a little bit of a sell-off into the close today, not just in energy stocks, but across the market. I wouldn't be too concerned. We saw the same thing yesterday. And what did we get today? We got a bit of a rally. Evergrande looks like they're paying debts. I'm still skeptical on that particular situation, but the fact that the market has had 2 consecutive days of rally tells me that that was very much a washout move. And everything's going to be okay. And for those who are calling for some sort of big correction, keep in mind and know that a lot of stocks have corrected quite significantly. That's why, part of the reason why we're so bullish energy stocks right now. And I'm basically all in. As I said yesterday, sold my gold Rolex, now having to wear this beautiful Breitling. Energy stocks are down roughly 30% from their 52-week highs. Yet the price per barrel is higher than those 52-week highs, just a touch, and likely to continue rising. So it's safe to assume they have that 30% plus move to go. And Goldman Sachs is saying there's a lot more to go in the price per barrel of oil, so you can expect these companies to be printing. In addition, Schlumberger CEO says he's expecting material improvement to cash flow and earnings. That's about as good as it gets. We talked about that Morgan Stanley note for a correction, which I'm sure is a sentiment shared across many in the market. I think it's possible. I think it's possible that we get some sort of correction because mega cap tech is so expensive. And these companies make fantastic products. I'm not saying they're going away. Not even that they're a bubble necessarily, just that they are expensive. And there's been Wall Street rhetoric I've heard for months now, probably years, that have called these companies growth companies. However, on this channel, we don't define them as growth companies. We define them as blue chip, well-established companies, and they do print a whole lot of money. They are safe. I would definitely characterize them as safe companies, safe bets. You can buy Apple and throw it in the safe bet category. But for those looking to see some sort of massive return on investment, you're not going to get 10 times your money in Apple. You're just not. You're not going to get it in Amazon. You're not going to get it in mega cap tech. However, they're called growth. Growth for us is things like Smile Direct Club, Editas, GCEH, Jumia, etc. Not Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google. They're good companies, and they're probably going to continue growing at a 1.2 times multiple. And that's pretty high, 20% each year. They'll take it. Anyways, those companies are very expensive, and that's where, if there's going to be a correction, I believe it's going to be, is in those names that have just continued to win for years and years and years and years. And they have been the best companies, and they have done the best, and they've created the most important products. But if there's a correction on Wall Street, which debatable, that's where I think it is. I don't think it's in energy. I don't think it's in steel companies that have had a lot of people panic sell because of Evergrande. There's been a lot of selling already occur in various areas of the market, and the most expensive obviously have seen the least selling. So if there's going to be a correction, I think it's in that area, not in energy, which is down 30%. We're going to see what happens. We really got to let things play out, but after letting things play out for a little bit, and after the Fed announcement, looks like all is calm. So we'll see how things continue to develop from here. And until next time, peace out.